register as an organ donor? It's a simple question that can save a life. And saying yes to that question offers hope to the thousands of people who continue to wait. Last year, 90% of Texans made the decision to donate at Texas Department of Public Safety offices. With September celebrating DMV appreciation and Hispanic heritage, it's the perfect time to advocate for the 40% of Hispanics on the national transplant waiting list while showing the community just how easy it is to sign up as an organ donor with DPS. Sitting with us today is Mayor Pete Saenz of Laredo, one of TOSA's largest populated areas in South Texas, aiming to increase donor registration among Hispanics and save lives. Last fall, we had the privilege of having you join us for Laredo's first ever Donate Life flag raising and a stop and swipe donor drive at the DPS office for an engaging and a unique way to talk to Laredo residents about organ donation. Can you share more about your personal connection to donation?
Yes, I'm Pete Saenz. I'm the mayor of the city of Laredo, and I guess my connection is really somewhat sad in a way, but yet life-giving for others. And I think we can all feel that at some point we need to contribute. And I relate this to a nephew of mine that passed away last year. Come this July, it'll be a year. He had a massive heart attack, and he was a donor. Unbeknownst to us, to his parents. He was 46 years old, and to his wife, he had indicated that he wanted to be a donor, and he was a donor. And they looked at his license, driver's license, and they noticed that heart at the corner at the bottom. And of course, he became a donor. Sadly, he passed away, but yet, thanks to his organ donations, other people are now benefiting. And yes, he was a Hispanic. I'm Hispanic, as you can tell. And I do want to mention that there's a critical need. Hispanics make up nearly half of more than 100,000 nationally in need of a life-saving organ, yet are less likely to take the steps to register. And I just want to encourage all the people listening and viewing. Any person at any age can register. The majority of the Texans register at the DPS, and that's so convenient. And their staff is equipped to connect you with English or Spanish resources to make an educated decision. Signing up means your family doesn't have to decide for you. You basically decide for yourself. And that's what happened to my nephew. He made that decision, and now so many people are benefiting from his organs.
Why is the organ donation conversation important among Hispanics, and in particular, men?
Men make up about 63% of those on the waiting list. And Hispanics are known for diabetes and hypertension, and the disease is prevalent in the community, in the Hispanic community. And that takes us to potentially needing a kidney transplant at some point. And these transplants tend to be more successful when the donor and the recipient share similar genetic traits. So, for example, Hispanics, if Hispanics donate to other Hispanics, there's that connection. And of course, we have more Hispanics on the waiting list that can be saved. So it's important. We truly need to have this family conversation to share why donation is important, to the donor, but yet to the recipients of those organs. Donation is about life, and then of course, ultimately, it's your legacy as well.
Absolutely. And we know last year, close to 800,000 customers renewed their commitment as life-saving donors. But in Texas, 44% of us still haven't registered. Why do you think that Hispanics in particular are unsure about organ donation?
Well, first of all, possibly it's just lack of knowledge, and the fact that we're creating this informational piece, may provide that information to the people that are listening and viewing. So hopefully it will. Also, too, there's misconceptions that possibly the fact that you're a donor may mean that those treating you at the end may not treat you with that enthusiasm to save your life, but that's not the case. They'll take every measure possibly to save your life, and in the event that one passes, well, that's when the donation occurs. it's just this feeling that maybe you're giving away part of something, but then again, the way I kind of see it, I'm a donor as well. Once you're gone, let's maybe someone else can benefit from your organs. And it's being kind and generous and living for life. Basically, you live and then when you pass away, life continues and some other person or persons, because you can donate to various people.
The power of organ donation. And in Texas, the decision to sign up as an organ donor is indicated, like you said, by that hero's heart on your driver license. And this year, Texas has a great goal of 1 million registered donors. And we are focused on the Hispanic community, like we talked about, like in Laredo, where currently only 60% of the community is registered. What message do you have to those considering signing up as organ donors?
Laredo, especially here in Laredo, being the mayor of the city of Laredo, please consider that. It's really important, and it's maybe part of your legacy. And it's important to know that life continues in others, and that's by the fact that you've contributed maybe a small piece of you, but yet for those people, it's something so desperately needed.
Mayor Saenz, thank you for joining us to highlight the difference that we can make for the 10,000 Texans on the transplant waiting list and the life-saving opportunity we have by signing up as a registered organ donor. For more information or to sign up to save lives, visit TOSA1.org. We'll see you next time on TOSA Talks.